Hello, and welcome to the Weekly Scroll Podcast. My name is Ryan.
And I have still one more finger than normal.
Hey, hello there. I'm Stella Condry.
Howdy, I'm John Davis.
And today, this is going to be session 3 of In the Light of a Setting Sun, Ghosts of the Seirra Verde. Y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all.
I don't think we have anything to do but get cracking, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
crack-a-lackin'.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably
we're
best
good to
to describe what happened, for the viewers as much as it is for us.
Nah, we're not doing this for the viewers, but yes. So John, why don't you kick us off? I don't know. Yeah, if you want to, do we want to recap last week or what do we want to do for this?
Yeah, maybe just a short recap, just for the sake of anybody out there who hasn't watched the last 3 sessions that we've done of this, or last 2 and the session 0. But basically, y'all have taken on a job from Uncle Billy Credence to basically suss out like where this rider went that was supposed to buy the inoculation for the smallpox in Blacktongue. And y'all are like 12 miles out of town now currently. Night had fallen, but something was following you all and was stalking around your firelight. You got into a bit of a scuffle, killed whatever it was, but it turned into a man. It was this big, hulking, hairy creature 1 second, and as soon as you killed it, it turned into the corpse of a man. So
An
y'all
even
are...
worse thing.
What's that? An
Just
even
saying
worse
that,
thing?
man,
Yeah,
the
okay.
worst. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
well, you know.
I
But
think we all agree it was a bear, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
obviously. But yeah,
werebear.
y'all are standing around this corpse now, figuring out what the hell just happened. And I'll let y'all take it away.
This, just to be clear, this corpse is nude completely, right?
Yeah, he's completely nude.
Okay.
He has shackles on his feet.
Wasn't he
Mm.
emaciated?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
Check his prison pocket.
I mean, he doesn't have a head no more, does he? We shot that clean off with a shotgun.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
an inch above his eyes is just nothing.
Well, we all saw this man attack us in the night, correct?
I don't know what I saw.
But if anyone asks,
I mean, we're kind of in the middle of fucking nowhere. I don't think anyone's going to ask.
all right, fair.
I don't think a good burial is going to do anything for this soul.
Should I shoot him again?
Just shoot him into pieces.
I don't.
make sure.
Not worth the bullets. And I point to where the head should be. I said, I don't think you can walk that one off.
So all he's got is shackles. He doesn't have like those cool cutoff jean shorts that werewolves have.
That's what I was asking for.
Some Daisy Dukes.
Yeah.
No. If anything, he has like the barest scrap of like loincloth on. That's about it.
Okay.
It also just happens to be a denim loincloth.
How big's the
Yes.
hog? No, just kidding.
What's he got?
Yeah, roll
roll a
2d6,
D6.
divide by 2. Do not round to the nearest inch. That reminds me of a gag that I want to do one day, where I make just essentially a 1-for-1 clone of OD&D, but the only addition is like a measurement to determine orc dick size that I just put in there randomly and
That's important.
nothing else. Yeah.
That's very important.
Do I have a supplementary book for you? So, is it still middle of the night?
It's the
Yeah,
middle of the night.
yeah, still middle of the night.
So should we go to bed?
Just next to
I
the
don't wanna-
puddle of this dude's brains.
We'll move the camp a few feet.
I mean, do we got anything to
Scoot everything over.
I mean, I don't want to deal with scavengers.
I mean, that's the
We
issue.
gotta do something. Drag it off a little bit.
Well, can we So it's got shackles. Can I look at the shackles? Or is there like a maker's mark or like property of like county prison or something? Like, is there anything identifying on the metal?
Let's see.
Or does he have any tattoos or anything? Like,
Okay. Yeah, you can look at the shackles. And what languages do you speak?
I speak whatever languages I want.
Okay, so in that case, you would recognize it's not necessarily a
Werewolfian.
word, but it's a insignia, and
Okay.
it's an insignia of the government of Romania.
And I'm aware that Romania exists.
Yes, you're aware that Romania.
Okay.
Somehow you speak Romanian.
I speak it. Or at least read it.
You tried to learn Latin, but got
Settled for
confused.
Romanian.
Yeah. Well, it
Um,
has Roman in the name. Also, I want you to know, as soon as you said Romania, there was a massive just burst of wind that I could hear throughout my entire house, shaking my windows. Um, yeah,
Romanian.
shit. That's where Transylvania is.
It is.
Oh.
It's very spooky.
so I let everyone know that, well, this year's Romanian.
Some kind of Latino. I saw a YouTube comment once on like this Argentinian folk song where it was this Italian guy like talking about how beautiful it was in Spanish. And he said like love to my Latino cousins, and he included like Spain, Portugal, in that alongside with Italy. But he also included, which is kind of weird because I feel like maybe it's a difference in like how the word is used in Italy or whatever. But I feel like it's like people in North and South America are like Latinos and not like, but he also included Romanians in there, and it's just stuck with me ever since.
And it's like you think about it and you're like, well, I can see his thought process.
Yeah, like Romanian, very much a Romance language, very Latinate.
So 3 inches. Are we gonna sleep now?
We gotta drag this thing
I'll drag his
away
body
from...
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drag it off. We'll like kick dirt over all the blood and brains and stuff. So so the scavengers don't come in, or we let the scavengers come in and we shoot them and eat those. But
Vulture meat.
do I know? Did you say like I just know it's like a mark from Romania? Does it say anything specific, or it's just an insignia that happens to be Romanian?
You would know enough that Romania, at this point in history, still has slavery.
Interesting.
So
werewolf slavery.
Yeah, werewolf slavery. So you're guessing that somehow this guy escaped and made it to America somehow.
Interesting.
But this is also post-Ottoman rule, right? Because like the Ottomans ruled Romania until like the 1875? I don't fucking know.
I could have my years mixed up, but I do know that Romania had slavery at some point in their history.
Oh yeah, no,
this point in time.
That's totally that. Yeah, no, that would make total sense to me. I'm just trying to think if they're still under Turkish rule.
Gotcha.
Just anyways, well, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the plan here, y'all? Are you gonna drag this body off and then go to bed?
I drag it.
I think nature's gonna take care of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Y'all sleep through the night with no incidents, no more incidents. You sleep
Thank
peacefully, as you can. What's everyone's luck at currently, by the way?
I'm at 18 max.
I'm at
Okay, so you're good.
39 out of 47.
Okay.
48 out of a lot.
All right. Cool deal. So in that case, y'all heal those who need to heal 1 point of luck.
Mm.
Perfect.
And I hope you're marking off rations because that's important.
Yep, gonna mark off one.
I'm gonna eat my ration of fruit.
So we said provisions are also rations, but I have one ration, so I'm just
It
going to eat
can
my
be
one
rations,
ration.
yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just going to get rid of my one, and I will eat my hardtack that I specifically said was hardtack.
I like how you chose the worst thing for
possible
rations
thing.
too.
Yeah,
Give
even though
dried
the cost of it made no difference, like I picked the
Yeah.
worst one.
You
Yeah.
could have done something a little bit nicer, pemmican or something, which not the nicest thing, but
But
a
it's more
hardtack.
palatable than hardtack, yes.
It's-
I love it.
Well, there is one thing
terrible
worse than
cracker.
hardtack, and that is aged hardtack, where you have to just pretend there aren't bugs in it.
Very true, very true.
Which, going at this rate, Ryan would say, actually, no, this stuff's got bugs in it.
For protein in my quote unquote bread.
Balanced diet.
Yeah.
All right, so what direction are y'all headed? You know that Fort. What did I say? What fort it was?
That was Fort Cotsworth or Fort
Cotswold.
Cotswold. That's it.
Fort Cotswold, yes, is south and then east of here. So you, from the map that you have, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 south, and then 1 to the east.
Yeah, I reckon let's just keep heading due south unless we run into something.
I agree.
All right.
We said we went a little bit slow the first day, but we were going to speed up the second day on account of the horses.
Oh, and this is something I should have mentioned with Uncle Billy Credence.
Mhm.
He gave you a description of the rider as well. Said he was a youngster, long of leg, and wearing a red jacket.
Mhm.
Just to keep that in mind. All right. So,
Not Romanian.
not Romanian.
Specifically not Romanian, right?
The opposite of Romanian.
Turned into a wolf sometimes.
I mean, that would explain why he hasn't come back.
Yeah,
Very true.
if he was eaten by a wolf man, that'd be bad for everyone involved, you know?
Especially if they ate all the vaccines.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's resistant.
Resistant.
Turns out the best way to cure smallpox is to kill a werewolf.
Yeah. Well, the sighting of one werewolf also kind of implies that there might be an ongoing issue since,
Yeah.
werewolves make werewolves,
Very
Presumably.
true, very true. So someone roll me a D100, please.
Aye, Captain. That is roll. That is 6.
6.
Yeah.
All right. Someone roll me 2D12.
11.
6 and a 5.
11. All right. So you happen upon 11 soldiers traveling south, just like you.
Oh, this is let's see what
We recognize what kind of soldiers they are. I mean, I guess they're.
It'd be strange if they were Mexican soldiers.
Not out of the question, but this far north, yes.
Yeah.
But they are American soldiers.
Mm.
And if anyone speaks with them or hails them, they are heading for
Yeah. Well met, travelers.
yeah, they're heading for Rocking Chair, which is the nearest town to here. Rocking Chair is directly south east of here.
Mm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also should mention that this is where the Black Tongue River forks. It
Oh.
continues going south, but then it forks off to the southwest.
Mm. Okay. So, and then we're just all right. So it forks to the southwest.
And then Rocking Chair is directly southeast of here.
Hmm. Well, if it's just due southeast, I mean,
Stop in, see if we can get any cheaper rations there since they were so expensive in the last place we were.
yeah. Also, I reckon I still want to get that crucifix.
Yeah. I say we head for Rocking Chair.
Yeah, yeah.
We travel with these armed men, so we have some, you know.
Yeah, yeah. We asked them if they were going to Fort Tots or whatever, and you know,
You're
learn that
asking the
they ain't.
soldiers?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because we're on official soldiery business, kind of.
Yeah. Soldier adjacent.
2837. They are actually from, if I can find it, Fort Barnhill, which y'all had passed through already.
Yeah, yeah.
They're on just exercises right now, and they are returning there fairly shortly. They're going to restock in Rocking Chair and then return there.
All right, good to know, good to know.
I wonder why it's called Rocking Chair.
You'll never
Presumably
guess what
they
they
have-
build there.
You'll never guess.
Presumably they got nice ones. If I had a town named after something we weren't good at,
It's named Rocking Chair, ironically. It's the fucking worst rocking chairs you can buy, you can get here.
They just fall apart underneath you. All right, y'all headed for Rocking Chair?
yeah, we're heading
Yeah.
for Rocking Chair.
Okay, someone roll me D100.
I got this one.
Alrighty.
62.
62. All right, nothing happens.
Amazing.
It's 6 p.m. and y'all are headed into Rocking Chair. Rocking Chair boasts a population of 500 strong, second only to Black Tongue in size. And yeah, there's a store that y'all can restock at if you wish. There's a church, you know, like nice little community.
Huh. How much are provision or how much are food in town rations?
I'm going to say they are. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's roll 1d6.
Yeah, it should be cheaper than Black Tongue at least. If I can find my D&D dice.
Double D dice.
Double D dice.
Triple D ice.
Ooh. Nah, that's bullshit. We're going to say it's $1.
Oh, nice, nice.
I'm gonna buy 3 of them.
You rolled a 6.
That's the nice thing about these games, folks. Me as GM, I can say what goes.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
I will also buy 3 of them.
I'm going to the church and asking if I can get a crucifix.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you go to the church, and it's 6 p.m. So there's no. It's also, I don't think it's Sunday, so there's no services going on. but
Makes
there
sense,
is
yeah.
a presbytery out back behind the church that you can knock at the door, and the priest, or the preacher, will actually answer the door. His name is Reverend Forsyth.
Reverend Forsyth.
Mm.
Mm. I'm gonna be like, Reverend, I had just rolled into town. I was wondering, do you have any crucifixes? I saw some things out there. Saw a demon or something.
A demon, you say?
A demon.
We were
Is
plagued by unholy happenings, Reverend.
Well, I mean, I might have a spare one that could give you some peace. One moment. And he walks back inside, and you can hear him rummaging around in there for a moment, and he comes back out with this wooden crucifix. You could clearly tell that he took it off his wall. He's like, if it'll give you some peace of mind, I'm happy to give it to you.
I thank you so much, Reverend. You gotta warn your town. It was this hulking thing, maybe 8 feet tall, covered in fur. It came at us. It was howling terrible.
And we
And
blew its brains out.
Well, we have heard reports of something along those lines these past few weeks, particularly around the area of Dry Hill.
Mm.
So thank you for like killing it if that's what you're saying.
Oh, it's
we
dead.
Kill the
it,
shit out of it.
you never know what the legions of hell have in store. It
Where
could be
is this
multiple.
thing that you've
We
killed?
we left it at it attacked us late in the night. We didn't want it to we didn't want to be nearby it anymore. We dragged it off into the woods and then left as soon as we could. Had a fell sort of aura about it. Didn't like it much.
Well, hmm, that is troubling. Um, well, again, thank you for taking care of it.
The thing is, when we killed it, turned into a man. There might be devil worshippers afoot.
Turned into a man, you say?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
beast and it turned into a man. Satan does that kind of stuff.
Oh, all right. Why don't y'all wait here for a second?
Yeah.
And he closes the door to the presbytery and starts moseying on down the street.
We need to leave now. We need to get out of here. He's going to get a sheriff.
Yep, absolutely. This is what you get for talking to the church, is all I'm saying.
I think are we all in to bail right now?
Yeah, I'm already bailing.
We're bailing.
Yeah.
If you're willing to haul me away, then yeah.
Yeah.
Martha,
Well,
come
'cause
on.
if we don't haul you away, someone else will.
He's getting the sheriff. Because we just told him we killed a man. The only proof we have is the dead body of a man.
Crucifix, let's fucking go.
Okay. All right. Where are y'all headed? What direction y'all headed? It's currently night now.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck, it's night.
You wanna keep going?
Damn,
How many-
Martha.
How many hexes did we travel actually? Because I know we were talking about going a little bit quicker on the horses and like
Let's see. So y'all started here. 1, 2. You've only traveled 2 hexes.
okay, so we didn't actually make that good a pace.
Yeah, you started at 6, went to 12. Now it's 6 again. Yeah.
All right. Well,
So
How
there
about
is.
next time we kill a man, we just keep it to ourselves? How about that, Martha?
that wasn't a man.
I mean, it was when it died.
So there is a road out of town going directly northeast. Um, and then from there it hooks south.
All right. I guess we're taking that road then.
Yeah, we ain't staying here for the night.
Or you can just go directly south. It's up to y'all.
Yeah, let's just go directly south because we
Directly
need to
south it is.
head directly
Yeah.
south regardless. Uh-huh.
All right. Do-do-do. Yeah, you head directly south.
It's
someone
nice to
roll me
know that
D100.
we're now going to be wanted in the town of Rockin' Chair, presumably 50.
50?
Yeah.
All right, nothing happens.
Hmm.
But you end up in it's not a town, but it definitely is a settlement of some kind. There's a lot of people, no, not a lot of people because it's like midnight right now, but there's a lot of tents.
Well, I mean, is anyone out and about?
You see, like a man with a rifle over one shoulder and a lantern in one hand, sort of going in between the tents. And he's clearly seen y'all ride up.
I wave at him.
Yeah.
He drops the lantern and waves back.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hail, friend. We're looking for a place to pitch our own tent for the night.
Well, y'all are more than welcome here in Borland Colony.
Perfect. Great. We'll just
Heaven on earth.
Sorry?
Heaven on earth.
Oh, perfect. Amazing. So we're looking for. Hey, you happen to see a young man, long of leg and a red coat come by in the past few days, have you?
Let's see. Let's see if he has.
He was on quest.
Yeah, he passed through and he talked to Mr. Borland and went directly south of here. Said he was on his way to Fort Cotswold.
Did he look in good health?
Yeah, I'd say so. He was a hale young fellow.
Yeah. Well, he was running an errand for the town of great import, and he never made it back. So we're looking for him. And if not, we're hoping to finish off his quest.
Well, I hate to hear that. I hope he's all right.
As do we.
So you saw him go that way, but he did not come back this way.
If he went back, he did not come this way. No.
All right. Well, at least we know we've, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll set up our tents for the night, and thank you for letting us set our tent up nearby, and appreciate you.
I'm still gripping that crucifix hard.
Yeah.
I'm shaking from
problem.
that, Wolfman.
Please, if you have time in the morning, please speak with Mr. Borland. He'd be more than happy to speak with y'all.
Absolutely, we shall. Good night.
Sleep tight.
Don't let the Wolfman bite.
What? Yeah. So we set up our tents and we go sleep.
Okay. Someone roll me D100.
All right, I got this one. I get one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mark rations regardless.
Yeah, me too.
Wait.
John, what kind of rations did I buy in town? What do you think they were?
Let's see. Rocking chair. I'm gonna say, biscuits.
Okay.
41.
41.
41.
Are you within 2 hexes of that? No, definitely not. So nothing happens. You are getting lucky with these encounter rolls.
Thank God.
Yeah. Don't need more Wolfmen. Or Romanians.
That's what they're all like, you know. All those Romanians. Yeah. I have a terrible dream about a man turning into a wolf.
Yes, but it's like the wrong way around.
Yeah.
It's a wolf with a man's head.
Yeah, but still like a
Ooh.
wolf's body. He's got skin and little like fingers on his paws, you know?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
awful.
Don't give
Truly
me
wretched.
license to think of nightmares. I will do it.
Hell yeah.
I have nightmares of giant crucifixes.
I'm not having any nightmares because I've got my crucifix.
You're sleeping peacefully.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I watched Exorcist way too young. And I noped out at the part, where she has a crucifix and she's just like doing the thing with it, that she, like,
Yeah.
the whole thing. I noped out super hard right there. And then slept with my Bible under my pillow for like a week because I was young enough to still think it mattered. Yeah, don't let your like 8-year-old watch The Exorcist. I wasn't allowed to watch this. I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons growing up, but they let me watch The Exorcist as a child.
It's because it teaches you good Catholic values.
We weren't Catholic.
Well,
Yeah.
you can always aspire to greatness.
Very true. I am into Warhammer.
All right, so it's the morning. Y'all are getting up and having your coffee and shit. When a regal-looking gentleman with a huge white beard and very well dressed walks up and introduces himself as Mr. Frederick Rudolph Borland.
Mm.
Well, howdy.
Pleasure to meet you.
Welcome to my little utopian society.
Well, yeah, beautiful gathering of people, and thank you so much for putting this up for the night.
Oh, no problem at all. I hear y'all are on a quest.
Yeah, we're looking for. We're hoping to find a young man passed through town a few days ago. A red jacket, long of leg. Yeah, we were hoping to find him.
What was his name again? We were told this, right?
No, he was never given a name for the
Shit.
youngster. Just that he was long of leg and wore a red jacket.
Yeah, he was on a quest from Black Tongue.
Yes, I recall the young gentleman. He was very interested in my little society here. And he was expressing interest in joining us when he was on his return.
Has he
But-
returned?
He has not. He has not.
Well, that worries us greatly.
Because to let you in on a little bit of the sausage making, he's supposed to be bringing vaccines back to Blacktongue because they got the smallpox up there.
It's a terrible, terrible thing. I've heard.
Mm.
That's the problem with those towns. They're dens of disease and debauchery.
Very unclean.
Not like my little group in here. We lead clean lives here
Amen.
in Borland Colony.
Well, that's right of you.
He's
How do you feel about breakfast cereal?
yeah, is he a Kellogg type fella?
You're definitely getting Kellogg vibes from here. From
Yogurt
this, from
enema
this
type
guy.
vibes.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank you so much for putting this up. We hope to come back this way later on. See your fine town again. Blessings to you and yours. But we have to continue on our quest.
Oh, I understand. But please do return. Do please. We need new blood here in Borland Colony.
Absolutely.
And
Bye.
yes, see ya. And if that's it, y'all ride off. Which direction are you headed? Still south?
South of can be.
Okay.
It's the crow flies or whatever.
Yeah.
As the fly crows,
Yeah.
There you go. But as you're exiting Borland Colony, you notice what looks to be a steel coffin sunk into the ground, just its lid poking up out of the ground. And as you're riding past, you see there's what looks to be a eye slit in the coffin, and you can just see, just out of the corner of your eyes, a person's eye just poking out of the eye slit, like looking at the three of you as you ride past.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Well, that's weird. Let's keep going.
There we go.
That's, I hope that isn't an execution method.
And is this still at like the Borland colony?
It is. It's just outside of it.
Can anyone see us from where we are? We get down and check the coffin.
I'm going to say it's close enough that they could probably see you.
None of my business then.
Yep.
Martha, you're the one who's maybe got a stronger moral compass. So
big ears and that big heart.
Well, I need a big heart so I can pump all the blood to my ears.
That's very true.
Oh God, goddamn, we gotta ask Mr.
You don't gotta
Borland.
do nothing.
We at least on our way back, we gotta ask him about the coffin, right?
Let's come back and try to hit here at like nightfall. Maybe we'll take a peek in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck, buddy.
You hear a strained voice coming out of the coffin as you continue riding past. You just hear the words, "Please help," as you ride past.
No, I can't. Yeah, no.
Just drown it out, Martha. Just drown it out. Those big ears are hearing too much.
We can't.
We can.
We gotta help him.
We don't gotta do nothing.
Okay, I dismount. I get real close to the coffin. It's like, what'd you do to get put in here?
He's a madman.
Well, no shit.
He wanted to bed my wife, and I said no, and he put me in here.
By himself?
No, his other followers put me in here.
Can I very quickly find if there's an opening and closing mechanism to this steel coffin?
There is a padlock on it.
I fucking shoot the padlock off.
Okay, you do so. And yeah, with your shotgun.
Yeah.
I think everyone in here.
I kick it open, and I'm like, that's as good as it gets. And then I get on my horse.
Out pops this nude man, just drenched in sweat because it's a steel coffin out in the sun. And he just starts sprinting away.
Fucking Christ. Oh, fuck.
Do you guys know what I'm laughing at? What Ryan just did?
I'm just thinking about how terrible of a way that is to go. Being hotboxed, I guess.
I don't think anyone else
Fine.
got what you were just
That's
rolling
fine.
for.
Just let it happen.
Oh, you were rolling for hog.
How big's the hog?
Well, first you got to determine grower or shower.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, all right, so as we continue to solidify dick rules, we already know it's 2d6 divided by 2. What do you roll to determine shower versus grower?
Maybe that's a percentile roll, you know?
1d4 evens or odds.
6. 3 and 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We let the guy.
Shower, grower.
Right. Well, good for him at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we let him out. We good to go?
Well, what does the town reckon? You know, obviously they hear the shotgun, right?
Obviously, they're about 100 yards off. You can definitely see a bunch of them. Like, there's Mr. Borland, a couple of his guards, and about 16 followers, all having seen you.
Okay, I'm gonna yell to the guy. I'm gonna yell to the guy. You won't get far on foot. We got horses. Let's ride.
Oh. He's
Listen.
riding your horse then.
I hope he's not too much of a grower.
Yeah, he sprints back towards you and hops on the back of your horse.
Oh,
Yeah.
this has got to be. Like, I'm just imagining her with the sweatiest, nakedest guy on earth, just.
Blech.
This is the reality you created, right?
Look, I didn't want to let him die like that.
No Name and I were ready to just blow by this. We were minding our own business, so
This is what I get for being the moral center.
All
Well,
right. So due south from here.
due south, we're running on horseback. We're
Okay.
hoofing it.
Yeah. All right. Due south. Someone roll me a D100.
I'll do that.
yep.
60.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
12 p.m. You end up in a spot, another town, where the river runs. It actually ends here in a small lake, and forks to the northwest. You're guessing back into the Blacktongue River,
Mm.
and there's a road that goes to the northwest from here.
Mm.
You're in the town of Copper Creek, where the Blacktongue empties into a small offshoot. There is a smattering of cabins. There are 20 inhabitants in Copper Creek. They're an isolated bunch. Yeah, it's a small village, basically. No general store or saloon or anything. It's just a small smattering of cabins here at this small offshoot of the Blacktongue River.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna give him my bowler hat so he can be modest.
Mm,
Um, luckily he's sweaty enough it'll just stick real easy, you know?
sure.
Um, and we're gonna, I mean, we should try and dump him off at this town. I mean, he might be able to get some protection or whatever farther away from these, you know, crazy Borland colonists,
Yeah, anything better
Borlandites.
than the sweat box. So
Oh, everyone heal 1, by the way. Forgot
Oh,
about that.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
As you
yeah, because
rested.
yeah.
We have to eat a provision then as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely marked that
I
off
did
prior.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say we keep going towards our destination.
Yeah, but we're gonna I'm gonna try and ask him like, hey, do you think it would be safe for you to stay here
He says possibly. I just need to make it back to Rocking Chair to see my wife. She lit out of Borland Colony not too long after I was put in the hot box.
or
Well,
well,
good luck.
I
Did you
mean,
get this guy's name?
Nope.
Hey, what's your name?
it feels rather immodest to know everything about you, looking at him, but not know your name.
Name's Jonas.
Well, Jonas, I mean, best bet, maybe find someone who could ferry you down to Rocking Chair. I mean, through the river a little bit, right? Because the river flows towards Blacktongue, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Did
It
you make a
runs
Weezer
through
joke, by the
Blacktongue.
way?
No, I don't. The
No,
only
John.
Weezer song I know.
My name is Jonas. I'm just throwing it out there.
Oh, okay. No, I just read
No Weezer heads, bro.
no reason. Whoa. No, I just read Book of the New Sun, and there's a character named Jonas in there.
Mm,
Okay.
That's Gene Wolfe, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't read that.
You know,
Supposed to be
I
my fancy version.
I remember someone talking about how special Weezer is because in a lot of cases, like, someone whose like audience is like 14 to 20-year-olds 20 years ago now has like 36 to 40-year-olds, but Weezer has the special ability for all of their fans to be 14 forever.
Perpetually 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you dumping Jonas off here? Because he says he could possibly try and make it back to rocking chair from here, but there's no guarantee.
There's no guarantee
We
he's gonna make it anywhere longer with us. So
yeah,
Yeah.
we got a town to save.
All right.
It ain't rocking chair.
Yeah. I wish you the best of luck. I'm sorry you fell in with folks such as the Borlanites.
I thank you for freeing me. You've done me a great service. What are your name? What can I call y'all if someone asks who set me free?
we're the Big Toe Gang.
Boys.
Big Toe Boys, sorry.
His eyes narrow and he just nods. And he's like the Big Toe Boys.
That was the name
Yeah.
we ended up going with, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big-
Absolutely. I have it. It's the biggest thing on my character sheet.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
All right.
since he's a grower, we don't know how big, is what's going on there. So,
Uh-huh.
Now, but there's a bowler hat in the
Anyways.
way.
yeah, there's a bowler hat in the way. Later, Big Dick Jonas. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that.
He turns completely red.
Nah.
But yeah, you ride off having left this nude, naked man in this smattering of cabins out in the middle of nowhere. And you ride off. Just
I'm gonna-
outside of town. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna remove the bowler hat from my inventory.
Yeah. Just
All right.
outside of town, you come across this encampment where you see a spindly, like spidery looking young man
How
kneeling
long his legs?
longer than his torso.
Okay.
Spindly young man kneeling in what looks to be a large excavation.
Hmm.
He's wearing a red jacket.
He is not. He is
Oh,
he's actually got one of those like safari hats on.
Like a
And is-
pith helm?
Yeah, like a pith helm. And he's got a large brush in one hand and a magnifying glass in another.
Huh.
And he does not look up when you ride past.
All right.
Huh. Straight-
I'm like mission focused.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
mission focused.
Hey, that's
That's-
fair. That's fair.
That's a big hole.
That. Yeah, God. Actually, can I see? Is he excavating anything in particular?
It doesn't
see.
seem like there's anything in the hole from your vantage. But
Strange fella.
he seems fairly interested in what's down there.
I fire on him.
Oh no.
No, I'm good to just keep riding on.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is where we miss the opportunity to become like dinosaur bone smugglers or whatever. But
Let me just find something real quick. $31.41. Okay. So, you continue south. It is now 6 p.m. Someone roll me a D100.
It's my turn.
Oh.
68.
68.
A lot of 60s.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you rolled 62.
Yeah. Nothing happens.
Ah, sweet deal. Oh.
But y'all have ended up in the small village of Flatville, where there are 7 sod huts. And it may not look like much, but you soon come to notice that a lot of these sod huts seem to be fortified. There are like, those like barriers with like the crossed posts that are like pointed, and they like keep things at bay from coming in. Those are surrounding a lot of the sod huts, and there are like iron banded doors on a lot of these sod huts, and like there's windows with oh shit, what are they called? What are the flaps called that cover windows?
Uh, fuck.
We're all blanking, huh?
Oh,
Because we don't
Jesus
have them
Christ.
anymore. The shutters?
Shutters. There are shutters
Yeah.
covering all the windows that have like crosses cut into them to allow for rifles to move about
Oh.
in the windows.
But the huts are sod.
Yeah, there are sod.
Question
They are
mark.
still sod huts. Yes.
Gotcha.
Like sod huts in the sense of the pioneer sod huts where they're
Gotcha.
like built into the ground.
I gotcha.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Gotcha,
these
gotcha,
are
gotcha.
Oh.
very fortified structures.
Interesting.
Sod, SOD, not SAWD.
Yeah.
They're dirt huts.
Yes,
Yeah.
more or less.
That's
At
for a
the
second,
end
I
of
was
the
just
day.
like, yeah, like you got an Iron Man door, and I'm just gonna run through the dirt wall. But
I mean, we're really close to Fort Cotsworth. I reckon, honestly, we just go to the, like we go into the dark a little bit if we want to arrive, because it's just we got
know,
our task to do. We need to know if this long leg fella ended up even arriving.
Yeah.
you don't want to see if he stopped here or stayed the night in a fortified sod hut.
I'm worried about why is it so fortified, honestly.
Well, we could ask.
Yeah, let's ask. Let's poke around town.
Let's announce ourselves from a distance.
Greetings!
Howdy, y'all.
There's a couple sod busters out in the field that see the 3 of you and run to their huts. They just start sprinting. They drop their tools and just sprint away.
Oh, huh.
Huh.
Well,
Sure, that's nothing.
probably nothing.
Yeah,
obviously
probably
nothing.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We slowly keep approaching, I guess.
Let's keep a berth on this town. If they're antsy like this, never know who's trigger happy.
Very true.
So going to keep a wide berth, going to keep continuing south.
Yeah, wide berth, but let's just continue south. If
All
they
right.
try to approach us, we're not gonna, we're gonna try and be peaceful and all that. But, I reckon.
All right. It is midnight. Someone roll me a D100 as you approach Fort Cotswold.
Yeah. 77.
77. Nothing happens.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right.
Real lucky. I mean, I guess it's midnight. Are we bedding down or?
I mean, yeah, we got a bed down in Cotsworth at least, and
You're going to wait to get to Cotswold first?
yeah, Cotswold.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Earthen fortifications rise upon a low mound, walls topped by a wooden rampart. Several of the fort's bulwarks have fallen to ruin, and a gibbet by the front gate bears a corpse of a youngster, long of leg and wearing a red jacket.
Damn. Okay, let's not say that we know him. Let's just poke around what he did. So
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Hopefully they're not anti-vaxxers, you know.
All right.
Yep.
So, yeah, you enter into the fort, and the first thing you notice about this fort is that a lot of the garrison is unwashed and woolly. They're not very, like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? They're not very
Regimented?
regimented, yeah. They don't present themselves as well as normal army soldiers do.
Well, something's super normal here, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot of them,
Yeah.
even at midnight, are openly drinking and howling like madmen from the hills.
Okay, well, glad we made our way here in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Ugh, Jesus.
Well,
Um,
I guess we. What's the plan, y'all? Are we holding up or what are we doing?
I mean, we're already in here.
Yeah, gotta find a place to bunker down for the night and
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you're saying this, you notice that they have closed the front gate behind y'all.
Oh well.
oh jeez, Joseph and Mary.
Yeah. Hi.
Howdy, friends.
Yeah, one of them has approached with, again, he's dressed like a soldier. He's got the uniform on, but he's got two pistols tucked into either side of his belt, and he's got like just the greasiest matted hair with like a beard that almost reaches down to his gut. And he says, "Oh, howdy, friends. How y'all doing?"
Oh, fantastic. How are you on this wonderful evening?
"Oh, we're just fine and dandy, fine and dandy. What can we do to help y'all?"
Well, we were hoping to look for a place to bed up for the night.
Of course, of course. No question about it. Let's
Right.
let's find y'all a place to hole up for the night.
And just purely curious, what'd that young man hanging from the front do?
Horse thief.
Oh, well, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, he came in here a couple days ago asking about, I don't know, some kind of vaccine or something, and we didn't have it for him, so he figured he could get himself a easy mark here in the fort, and ended up getting caught.
Well, glad you served justice there.
No doubt about it, brother.
All right. Well, yeah, if you just mind showing us to where we could bed down for the night, that'd be mighty neighborly of you.
Yeah, he points y'all towards the fort's barracks.
Cool.
And swings open the door, and the three of y'all are greeted by a large mound in the center of the barracks covered by a reeking tarp.
I ain't sleeping tonight.
I think this one's taken, actually.
Yeah. Looks like there's something going on in here.
You turn around to see that he has two pistols trained on you. And, like, what men are out and about are also watching the three of you. And he says, "No, I think the three of y'all will be staying here tonight. Now, empty out your pockets."
I would like to make a renown roll. I really want to try to quick draw my rifle and just fire into his head.
Okay, so he already has a pistol trained on you.
Right.
So this is going to count as a duel.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So-
What are the rules for dueling? I've forgotten those.
So what you're going to do is you're going to roll your renown die along with the damage die of your weapon, and I can never remember, is it the highest or lowest total?
Those involved roll their respective damage or renown die, totaling the results. Rolling doubles instantly slays the opponent. Lowest axe first, deal damage, and roll again.
Lowest axe first, deal damage. Okay. Okay, so he's going to do the same. I'm going to say he has a D20 renown. He's...
Oh, good. We're of equal renown, me and this fucking murderous bandit.
So you roll yours.
Oh,
I'll roll mine.
I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. There's
23. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, that's 18 and 5. Ooh.
Ah, so he goes first.
22.
He deals 22 damage to you as he fires first.
Shit.
Damn, that's serious stuff. That would have killed me instantly.
So
Yeah.
the two of you are on either side of Hunter. What's your character's name? I don't have him in front of me.
It's Johnny Six Fingers.
Johnny Six Fingers. God, how could I forget that? You're on either side of Johnny as he just gets a shot in the gut from this bandit in front of y'all. Because it's become increasingly clear these are not soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do the two of you do? Or Johnny, you can continue. You can keep going with this.
I'm doing it again.
Okay, roll again.
This might be the end. We'll say canonically he's already had his child, and his bloodline is secure to later on have Johnny Six Fingers and Crime Wave.
I'll dive aside as the guns start blazing. I assume it's gonna be like a 2 in like real time, right?
Yeah, this is just instant. Yeah.
Johnny Six Fingers, absentee father.
17.
Ooh, okay, you go first. You deal 17 damage to him. Let's see how much he had. Yeah, you kill him as you blow off the top of his head with this second shot.
Filthy son of a bitch.
And that's when all hell breaks loose, and there are now... You're now in the middle of 120 hostiles.
So I reckon this is a case of this is a case of skirmish versus individual. I don't think
yes, very much so. So I'm just going to tell y'all now. You probably want to run.
Yeah. That's
no. Yeah, it's time to run. Oh shit.
Where are you running to?
Oh, fuck. I mean,
where the fuck is there to run?
Yeah.
I dove to the side, see the guy drop to the ground, and I assume that every bandit in the fort just like pulls a gun on us.
Yeah, you've got a lot of guns trained on you.
This isn't like a keep what you kill, kind of like we're the boss now, because like Johnny Six Fingers beat the bad guy leader. Is it?
Hey, I got a question.
Yep.
Could I say one of my provisions is a stick or two of dynamite?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know where we're going out. We're right against the walls, right?
Yep.
Let's fucking blast through.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Blast away.
Well, yeah. I'll start just like taking pot shots trying to cover Big Ears as she's setting up this dynamite.
Yeah, all right. Do I gotta roll anything to set it up under the pressure, or is it all right? All right, let's fucking go. And Hunter, your character's got the tinder starter, right? You got the fire starter.
Yes.
I remember you mentioned it specifically when we were camping.
Well, I had a provision here that's unmarked. We'll say that's that no matter what. So
Alrighty.
I'm the fire starter. Just a fire starter.
Hmm. So yeah, we're blasting a hole in the wall and we're fucking running.
All right. Yeah, you do so. Like Martha like lights the wick, the fuse, I mean, on the dynamite and just chucks it, and it just whistles through the air, lands at the base of one of these bulwarks, and just like blows a huge hole in the side of this fort as the three of y'all just scurry out as like there's bullets whizzing past y'all.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pew, pew.
And the thing is, the explosion sounds rocking me extra hard on account of my big ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just get on our horses and just bolt away from here.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
midnight. We're running out in the middle of the night. I don't
I
know
say
if
we go to that fortress town or whatever, because they're gonna chase us.
yeah,
Yeah. We get
Yeah,
up on our horses.
let's
Yeah.
let's head due north.
Where are your horses? Cause y'all dismounted.
Yeah, shit. I mean, I thought we were like
I
keeping
thought
them
we would
out.
have grabbed him in the,
Scrum.
I'll say this. How about everyone roll me a what can you do? Roll me a wits test.
Alrighty.
oh, fuck.
Just gotta roll under a 6. Yo!
I fail.
I also fail.
Somehow I succeed.
Okay, Martha is the only one who managed to save her mount.
Yeah, I was shooting. She threw the TNT, grabbed her horse, and rolled out.
Bolted for it, yeah.
Oh.
And her horse managed to not freak out from the blast of the
Explosion.
dynamite. Yeah.
So there's like just 3 of us now on the horse, just like.
I think the horse can carry 2, but I'm not sure about a 3rd.
Yeah, well, I'm bleeding, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bleeding
shit,
out,
yeah.
Yeah, we fucking we bolt,
Yeah.
Actually, you know, I think with the adrenaline, are we sure we're even heading north?
That's a good question.
Teacher, you forgot to pick up our homework. That's what you just did right now.
I love it when plans go wrong. It's my favorite thing.
Y'all managed to stay on course.
Oh, thank God. All right.
Glad I didn't
Alright,
have
so you
anything in
headed
my
north?
saddlebags, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh,
Alright,
these
so
are
y'all head north back towards
Copper
Flatville.
Creek. Oh yeah,
Oh
Flatville.
no, it was Copper Creek, you're right.
No,
You're
it was
right.
no, it was Flatville, and then north of Flatville's Copper Creek, right?
You're right. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
I got
That's why we have somebody keeping a map.
Yeah, I got a map that I got wrong, and then I realized I got wrong. Alrighty. Well,
Alright, so y'all back in Flatville, what do you do?
yeah. What time is it? It's like
It is it's actually getting close to morning now. Oh, actually, roll me a D100.
alrighty. 28.
Ooh, 28.
Oh, I feel like we went below the threshold on that one.
Yeah. Someone roll me a D20.
Hunter, you want to do that one? Oh, hell yeah, you do.
13.
Lucky, lucky.
All right, you find on your
King
way
horses.
there, you wish.
Yeah, we wish.
The corpse of a priest.
Fuck.
Oh God. Well, sorry, Father.
Yeah, we run his pockets.
Oh, yeah,
We
rummaging through his
no,
pockets.
we are not doing that.
We
Oh,
are
we do
not.
that.
I am. Yeah, fuck this guy.
Let's see. What has he got in his pockets? Um. Okay. So he's got
Horse keys.
horse keys.
Keys
He's
to the
got
horse.
$60 on him
Oh, fuck.
and a relic. Let's see what kind of relic he's got on him. Someone roll me a d20.
Aye, Captain. 17.
17. Witch nails.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
He has witch nails on him.
Do we know what witch
metal
nails do?
nails from a witch or fingernails from a witch?
Metal nails.
Yeah, yeah. Christ almighty. Well, we're rolling into Flatville and we're screaming help.
Yeah,
The bandits of Cotswold after us.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. All right. One of the sod huts throws its door open, and you see a woman there in a nightgown with her hair up, um, holding a lantern out for the three of y'all, just waving y'all in.
Like I'm like
Yeah.
stumbling in, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been shot.
I got like the arm over the shoulder and stuff. Figure's got her horse. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you head in. You're plunged into darkness as y'all enter into the sod hut. The smell of earth and wood just assault your nostrils. Um, but the door is shut behind y'all, and a bar is thrown down across the door.
I have my hand on my
Oh.
pistol.
Yeah. You hear the woman say in the darkness, "Well, you three are a fine sight."
Thank you. You too.
If I could see, I'd say the same.
Oh, hold on. The light of the lantern is the wick is like thrown up, and the light is like thrown around the entire space, inner space of the hut, and you see the woman standing there, but also in the corner you see three small children huddled into one corner.
Oh damn, we're scaring the children.
So what did the three of you do to get on their bad side?
Well, we were riding to the fort to pick up a vaccine for smallpox in the city of Blacktongue, and obviously we got in there and realized things weren't correct.
We
I'd say.
we should have realized you were antsy for a reason. We gave a birth to your town because we reckoned we didn't want to get shot. Antsy folks and all. Oh.
You she says that, well, really we're fortified to hold off the bandits of Stovepipe to the northeast.
Yeah.
But the bandits in Fort Cotswold have been pretty bad too.
Yeah, what happened there? Wasn't that a military garrison?
It was until the bandits infiltrated and drove all the soldiers out.
Well, I think by the pile of bodies inside there, they didn't drive all of them out.
No.
Sorry, kids.
The soldiers, they erected a fort. They erected Fort Appleside to the northeast of Fort Cotswold.
Oh,
So
great.
that's northeast, so that's a little okay. Well,
Good to
This
know
is
now.
man.
The blood.
Yeah, yeah. You
Well,
got, I mean, ugh.
do we fuck, what do we do?
It we have been traveling for, I mean, probably approaching like 20 hours straight. Uh,
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Can we
you know what?
bed down here for the night? We can offer coin, some provisions, something that'll recompense you.
Well, y'all three are welcome to bed down for the night. You're not putting me out or anything.
Thank you.
I would just ask that in the morning, y'all head towards Fort Appleside and talk with the garrison there
of
and
course.
see what y'all can do.
Uh,
I'm not saying you three can do much of anything against all those bandits, but it's something.
Yeah, do you have a doctor in town?
We did.
Oh God. All right. Well, then I'm just gonna
There
lay
might
down here on the floor and I'm gonna go to sleep and
there
we'll
might
talk.
be one to help you in Fort Appleside though.
All right.
uh,
We bed down.
yeah.
You bed down for the night. Let's see.
Oh, God. Yeah. We're in over our heads, fellas.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just trying to find something.
What I don't understand is they just built a whole new fort instead of just coming back and kicking the bandits out.
Well, we don't know if it's a good fort.
I mean, that's very true.
Well, I say fort. It's more of a fortified encampment.
Mm.
It's really just a bunch of
So not a good fort.
no.
Mm. Mm.
Alrighty.
All right, so you bed down for the night. Someone roll me a D100.
Aye, aye, Captain. Uh, 86.
Nothing happens.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Now, Ryan, I believe you still need to heal some.
I just healed one because we bedded down, right?
Yes.
But I have 51. I'm full.
Yeah, but Hunter, unfortunately, because you're gut shot, you lose 5.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Can provisions be some type of like medical equipment? Could it be like gauze and
A
stuff?
doctor's bag, yes.
Well, unfortunately, my last 2 provisions were on my horse. So
I have provisions. I could make one of them like a black bag, like a medicine kit. Is that all right?
Yeah.
I'd be happy for it.
Should have
Well, then,
taken
yeah.
that shit didn't we should have just taken that weird substance we got from the doctor. What was his name?
Oh,
Dracula?
Dr. Methuselah.
Yeah, that Methuselah. I wanted to say Mufasa, but I knew that wasn't correct.
All right. Well, then I have a medical bag in my pack, I guess. So I mean, is the bullet? Do I need to work? I'm just gonna cut them open and dig the bullet out. No.
You have the doctor's bag, so
Uh-huh.
it is enough to fix the gut shot.
Perfect.
All right. But yeah. Well, at least maybe it was a through and through, and I can at least like pack it with something and wrap you up a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, so you unfortunately still have the bullet in there, but your wound has been packed and taken care of.
Do
Well,
I
you're
still
definitely gonna
lose
need
5?
You still lose 5, unfortunately.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to get that out of you at some point.
Yeah, I will. All right.
All right, so what's the plan here, y'all?
I guess we're heading to the new military encampment.
Yeah.
Fort Appleside, which is north, or south west of here, or
Okay.
southeast rather.
I
Fort
This
Appleside.
entire godforsaken river is a hellhole.
Yeah,
I
Blacktone's not great.
I'm gonna leave $20 in the
Of the
with
60 you just got.
yep. For the very kind lady whose name we never got. Uh and thank her for helping out the big toe boys.
She thanks you kindly, uh, and says Godspeed on your way.
I'm gonna, but before I head out, I'm gonna make sure to pray. Uh, and then let's go.
All
Uh,
right, let's see, 6 a.m. Someone roll me D100.
Wait, we got like 2 hours of sleep if it's 6 a.m., right?
31.
Oh, you're right. So that would be noon then.
Yeah.
Uh,
There you go. 31. Nothing happens. Y'all are so there's certain entries on the encounter roll that happen only within a certain radius of areas, and y'all are outside of that radius. So you keep
mm.
rolling those, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Luckily, the stuff we've been encountering that's concrete has been more than enough trouble for us.
Yes, exactly.
Oh God.
All right. Um, so you end up at Fort Appleside. This is a makeshift blockhouse northeast of Lost Fort Cotswold. These are the survivors of the massacre at the fort. There are what appear to be 120 soldiers led by a Captain McKnight. You're led to Captain McKnight's tent, who is there, like, uh, you can tell he's planning something out on a map in
I
front
think
of
I
him.
request to get led to a doctor. I think this might be a no Johnny Six Fingers in this scene because doctor first for the guy who's got a bullet in him.
Okay, you want the bullet taken out?
I would like to die less, yes.
Okay.
I
I mean, your
mean,
gut
or
shot's taken care
more.
of, so you're not going to lose any more luck. So
Okay.
you're taken care of.
Okay, well then I'll be here for this scene then. But then
Yeah,
doctor afterwards.
it's a doctor or a doctor's bag.
Oh, okay, so the
Takes
doctor
care of
can't do anything else for me?
you. Not particularly. You're kind of like he's like, yeah, I could take the bullet out, but it would like damage you more than just leaving it in.
Okay, well, here we are.
Yeah.
the opposite of Dr. Bliss. There's
All right.
one for people who are big fans of the guys who are responsible for the deaths of presidents.
Yeah.
Man, that
Um,
Garfield shit was grisly.
they're just poking him with a
Yeah,
with a
fucking
dirty finger.
I learned that fucking Alexander oh fucking I think it was Thomas Edison like invented the metal detector around that time, just like, hey, we can use it to like figure out where the bullet is. And when the bullet wasn't where the doctor said it was, he's just like, ah, your machine's broken. Recalibrate it until it gives me the right answer.
Damn. All right. So Captain McKnight is there. He looks like he's
Uh,
planning something on a map before him, and the three of y'all are let in. And he just says, without looking up, "I understand the three of y'all have been to Fort Cotswold.
Yeah, we blew a hole in it.
Good work. That'll
Thanks.
make it easier for us."
uh, we're here on account of the town of what's it called?
Black tongue.
Black
Blacktown. Yeah.
tongue. Yeah.
Said you folks were supposed to have vaccines for him. I'm assuming that the bandits have crushed any hopes of that.
It might still be in Fort Cotswold, is all I know.
It hurts so bad, sir.
I know. And he puts a hand on her shoulder. I know it hurts. I know it hurts to know that these people are without the vaccines that they need.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're talking about.
You got a little red on you, son.
Yeah, it's my blood.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Uh,
You have a change of clothes I could have?
I'm sorry, son. All we got is what we managed to get out of the fort
That's
when
fine.
the massacre happened.
I should have shot better and faster.
As we all should have.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, that duel though, 22 and 23, I was 2 off from rolling under him. So
Yep. Unfortunately.
yeah, it happens. So it goes.
Yep. So he's like, we're planning an assault. I'd be more than happy to include the three of y'all in it.
Yeah. I'm in. You guys in?
I mean,
We're
are we in?
I mean, it doesn't. It listen. If we want the payoff from Uncle Billy, and we want to save that town, we're in.
We can try to get horses back too.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
So the three of y'all are going to be our vanguard. You're going to get us inside of that fort. We can't get near it without too many losses. But if y'all three can get us inside, I can guarantee y'all some unsettled land in Jabola County.
Okay. So-
Uh,
We all have already been in and they know what we look like. So how is this going to work?
We dress the three of y'all up as some of them,
Okay.
leading a wagon with one of these babies inside of it. And he unfurls like
It's a giant
tarp.
wooden horse.
A tarp that has been in the back of his tent, revealing a Gatling gun.
Oh,
oh
fuck.
hell yeah. Uh,
All right. What if they check the wagon?
well, then we shoot him.
Yeah, you start firing away.
All right. Well, I'll be on the Gatling gun. Then you guys sit up front. I've been shot enough.
I think I might need a fake beard or something to fit in.
Oh, don't worry, we can provide you with that.
Perfect.
just just a bunch of horse glue and haircut shavings.
Yeah. I guess we agree.
Right.
Now
So,
that's
yeah, y'all are dressed up. You're given the wagon. It's a covered wagon, so the Gatling gun is put in the back, and there's a like string that you can pull to like unfurl the covered part of the wagon and reveal the Gatling gun in this big cinematic moment. You know?
I
Yeah,
do have one thing to point out. Admittedly, we haven't been going close to the full 2 hours, but I reckon that the raid on the fort will take a while.
yes,
Uh,
it'll probably take a bit.
and I do have stuff to do. Not,
Okay.
it's not like super pressing or nothing, but afterwards I do have stuff I need to attend to. So maybe we do the raid next week.
Yeah, we could call it a little bit early. We got no
Yeah.
time limit on how many sessions we're going to do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think this is a good place to stop the start of the raid
Yeah.
on Fort Cotswold.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, that was session 3 of In the Light of a Setting Sun. John, where can people find In the Light of a Setting Sun?
They can find In Light of the Setting Sun along with Ghosts of the Seirra Verde on my itch page, civadsanctum.itch.io. I have all kinds of good stuff there, including Hammers, a horror-based OD&D hack. It's a lot of fun. You guys will probably enjoy it.
We're definitely gonna play Hammers. I mean, here's the thing: as soon as this is over, the next week we might as well play Hammers, right?
Just go right into Hammers.
Yeah. So
I'm
expect
working on the
more
Mega Dungeon, so yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Expect more John Davis after In the Light of Setting Sun is over, which has no time limit, but I almost ended 30 minutes ago. But yeah, that's what we've got cooking. Big Ears, Martha, Stella, what do you got cooking? Anything new?
I've got a few irons in the forge for stuff that ain't ready to be showed yet. But if you follow me on Blue Sky, you're probably aware of the fact that I am working on a mega dungeon. And I don't know when that's going to be ready, but I reckon something that I might do is once I have the first half of it, which is 120 rooms done, I might clean it up a little bit and release it as like part one to maybe generate a little bit of hype or whatever.
Cool.
So look forward to that relatively soon. On top of that, if you want to support me, you can buy a fair deal of my books at Space Penguin Inc., or you can go to my itch, 500 pounds of nothing, .itch.io. 500 is numbers, not letters, despite what I typically say. Not good at keeping numbers and letters apart. Algebra will do that to you, you know?
It'll ruin you.
It'll ruin you. If you want to support me, you can. I have a bunch of stuff on there for free. But you know, throwing some money my way never hurt nobody. So yeah, that's my spiel.
And for us here on the scroll hole here, we're gonna be moving our days, at least for the foreseeable future, to Saturdays instead of Fridays. And this week we're gonna be doing Print Weaver from N.L. Morrison. So we'll be checking that out. And new Discord, go check that. And if you're listening, subscribe, I guess, wherever except on Twitch. Don't give us your money. And I think that'll be it for us. Catch us on Saturday, and we'll be back here again next week for session 4 of In the Light of a Setting Sun with these fine folks here, and we will see you all later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.